On the 22nd of Nivuin Ux, you arrive at the village of the outskirts of Shapir. What's with the outskirts now? That's new. On the horizon, Cud's jungles strangle chrome steeples and rusted archways to the earth. Further and beyond, the fabled spindle rises above the fray and pierces the cloud-ribboned sky. So now our name is Hehimatul. Yeah, well, I mean, we're in a different world now, so it doesn't matter. We're going to, once again, remove the torch. We kind of got surrounded, which is not the most ideal situation to be in. Some strange furniture. Yeah, this is much more normal. This is marble, tangleroot, and it looks like we have a village tinkerer who is a giant fly. Wonder if I can even speak to him. Come back here, you. Or don't. A fun little town, if you could call it that. A little rounded building. There's the apothecary, who once again I will sell all the torches to. And purchase the witchwood bark, a couple bandages. The fly buzzed off. I mean, the fly has important schematics that could teach me things. Just keep exploring. A day when you work? Yeah, see, my body's not used to doing that. Oh no, is this also made of flesh? No, this is giant dragonfly canvas. That's just made out of giant dragonflies. Which admittedly, you know, is one of the main, one of the people we've already seen in this village, but still. Less weird in this instance, I think. Oh, there's a crocodile that we can speak with. And a hookah that we can puff on. Warden, and you're a crocodile. Talk to the mayor to the west. Or to the northwest, okay. Who likes you and who hates you, crocodile? Disliked by bears for disapproving of their famous theorem. Loved by the Fellowship of Wardens. We found a stone obelisk which has a history of the village of Shapir. On the anniversary of the Great Battle of the Hyperdant Spruce, Jortalasulbulb grew and tired of basking in the sun and traveled to a place in the still marsh waters. There they came upon Shapir and its inhabitants. Hesperance Spruce and Jorlet's Balsbulb settled down among the villagers. Some long names. Craves of Cud. We doing them crazies Cuds. How you doing, Peter? It's good to see you. Buildings of Triton. Yeah, basically. Mouthful of name for a sultan. Everybody's got mouthfuls of names for sultans. I have mouthfuls of names in general in this. Sometime in 953 AR, Lectushlis Musum Brillo grew tired of nibbling algae and voyaged to a place in the still marsh waters. There it came upon Shapir and its inhabitants, and Lectuthlis Mushmulbu settled down amongst the villagers. It's okay, there's no right pronunciations for any of these, so if I'm mispronouncing them, that's fine. Mats and rich croc jerky. Ooh. Now, is it jerky made by crocodiles or crocodile jerky? Because if it's crocodile jerky, then we're kind of eating the people who live here. You must get ready for work, Ryan. If you must get ready for work, then you must get ready for work, and we will see you when we see you. Ah, that's why your name is a clusterfuck. It's because you're a glowpad. Glowpads are literally like pond lilies, a disc or leaf with luminous veins and a grand intelligence. How did you end up in this village? I grew tired of basking in the sun. I came upon this village and its inhabitants, and I settled down. I'm looking for work. Hark, nomad. I have a stint that needs doing. The other day, I visited a Snapdar fort and lost Jormel's bulbily unique Naklaspan greens. To impress the other plants, I am in need of them. I am willing to pay you for your services if you retrieve them. All right, so I gotta go to a fort and steal some stuff. Got it. Kill some people for some things, you know, just the normals. The last village were cannibals. Yeah, right? This is significantly less weird. All right, so I got another person I gotta find. There's a religious zealot running around. I mean, I could totally go speak with the religious zealot and go partake in their religion. Shirkwat, the legendary Arcanaut. I'm going to wake you up. May the earth yield for us this season. Find Mayor Pyronope to the west. So you're to the west of here, eh? Oh. Maybe you're in here? Nope. I was thinking maybe it was the fish, but wrong color. Oh, that's probably you. There we go. Welcome to the village of Shapir, adventurer. Here you will find shade and victual along with other provisions to help you better scour the rust caves for treasure. Per our custom, you may drink of our fresh water and quench your thirst. Adventurer, are you aware of Lactathus Marshmallow Brewer's like alchemist's table in the lair of Pledgegism, the legendary Glowpad? It is a divine shrine to us, and we often make pilgrimages to put something on it and contemplate. Handurans Disperspus and Jortalas Bulbulb, the legendary Glowpad. And it would be a gift if you would do it yourself. What do you say? We will compensate you for your assistance. Absolutely, sir. Absolutely. So let's check the inventory once again. Yeah, we got everything we need. It's just a matter of waiting until the morning. Especially in a world with no fresh water. Thirst is a dangerous thing. We're going to go beat up some fish because they die quickly and give a little bit of XP, just enough to get to the next level. Because I got to gain a level or two. Once we get to level 4, we get strong. Oh, crocodile. I currently have Dismember ability, which is nice. I can attempt to dismember it. Oh, got it dead. Let's just wait to heal. It was a little sketchy, but you know, like I said, we just kind of need to gain a level or two. Which is basically just, I gotta be really careful in this zone initially, but it's fine. These fish give enough XP that we'll level up pretty quick. Already up to 150 XP out of 220. Now up to 175, you know, getting there. Yep, contemplate the person that we met. They have their religious figure who's very old still lives there. It's sort of like, you know, Yoda still existing in Star Wars. I would say. Something along those lines. Alright, there's some stairs over here. Should check those later. But yes, contemplate the person that we just spoke with. There's a crocodile out there who's going to come down and kill me. It's really funny when you take photosynthetic skin and you basically become a green crocodile person. And then the crocodiles don't hurt you. Well, it depends on where you spawn. Depends on where you spawn. Sometimes it's the Murauders. Sometimes it's the Raiders that are out in the sand areas. Sometimes, if you start in the jungles, then it's different people. It depends on what part of the world you start on. But there really isn't any early level grind. It's just the way I'm choosing to do it. I could just run to the quest locations and get the early levels done that way. But I've chosen not to go that route. I've just simply chosen not to go that route. I could go that route. But I'm already, like, done with the early level grind. I'm level 2. So I've already got my mutation point, which I could throw into one of my mutations, but I'm going to let it sit for a second. I don't have any attribute points, and I don't really have enough skill points to be really useful currently. Yeah, I can't even buy any axe proficiency stuff. I could grab Harvestry, actually. Actually, no, I can't. Not quite yet. Not quite yet. But yeah, I could already just run to the next combat area. Or rather, run to the quest areas. Let's see, where are we? So the overworld is static. That's the legendary Glowpad. Okay, and then the Snapdraw Fort's in the mountains. So I think we'll go to the lair of the legendary Glowpad. And just showing up here should give us some XP. You find the lair of the legendary Glowpad. Oh, no, it doesn't. Okay. All right, so just peeking around. Most things are friendly. There's a bunch of evil sentient plants. There's Jilted Lovers, which Viridius Curai, mottled with thorns. reach for the warmth of a body. They hug the air in desperation. And pricklers, basically just bulbous snag of a plant, ushy about snaring their spines. Base demeanor aggressive. None of these are particularly difficult to kill. Just kind of not something you want to stand next to. I just need to jump over here quickly to get out of range of the guys with bows, like this guy. See if I can dismember him. Did not dismember him, but I did hit him pretty hard. All right, can I make a fire now? Yes, I can. I just need to make some food. You tossed a sheathed glow pad leaf, a dram of mint, some salvaged brine, and a mung bean into a pot and stir, and you eat the meal. Sounds delicious. Let's not drink the sugary salt and extinguish the campfire. Then let's wait until we heal and then pop back over into the screen and peek around and see what's up. Now, I don't actually need to kill everything here. I literally, well, I need to get some, I'll get some levels here, which is good. But what I actually need to do is I just need to put something on the fancy alchemist's table, which should be on the first floor of this area. If I walk around the ponds, I shouldn't run into too many problems. The snapjaws aren't going to be a problem unless they group up. Uh-oh. Those pricklers will be a problem. Okay. Let's walk back off the map again and heal up. Pork chops for dinner. That sounds delicious, man. I think I'm doing fish for dinner tonight. Okay, let's just sneak off of this. You dropped an Iron Mason boarskin gloves. I got plenty of extra pairs of hands that could use some gloves. Yeah. Got 2 pairs of hands, upper hands and lower hands. In real life, you know, the beauty of real life, Haas, is you can do whatever you want. You want to cosplay a dwarf and make a fort, you can do that. You want to just sleep all day and not do that, you can do that. Wait, hold on. Are you friendly? Yes, you are. What are you shooting an arrow at? Whatever it is, I can't see. Yeah, he's fighting with the insects. Okay, well, I'll let you just die. Got some weird artifacts. What else am I getting from you? Steel dagger I'll take. What else did I pick up? Some arrows? Let's examine this weird artifact. A compass bracelet. Oh, would you look at that? No, equip a compass bracelet. Hell yeah. And since you dropped a bow, I will pick that up and equip it. I have a short bow. Some very basic arrows in it, but still. Friendly little beetle. They don't really mind me attacking the sentient plants. The plants are kind of everybody's enemy. You know, the enemy of my enemy is my friend type deal. Just shoot 2 arrows at him. So like I said earlier, I'm kind of just looking for that table. Strange furniture. A thermal grenade. Ooh, I will equip that. And a copper nugget. I love finding little bits of loot. Well, I just friendly fired something. Okay, keep running at me. I'll keep shooting this bow and arrow that I picked up at you. And I need to reload it. I've got no more ammo. All right, then. I'm gonna attempt to dismember you. Snapjaw begins bleeding. I seem to have dismembered its arm. Got a beaded bracelet. Yeah, we definitely did dismember its arm. I love axes for that. Plants are producers until they decide that they want you dead. And then they are very, 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 very dangerous. Alright. Alright, so I do have a charge ability, which I need to remember to use. Charge must be at least 2 spaces. Okay, well. It's okay, I can still just kill him. An engraved fancy yellow or willowy mace. So it's engraved, meaning it has history on it. Throughout the entirety of 4736, Nimrod laid waste to all of the granary and atrocity of Imrod, razing to the ground the homes of tortoises and baboons. He became known as the Woe of Imrod. It weighs much less than normal. Can I equip that in my other hand? Looks like I can. I can also equip this studded leather armor, which is a slight upgrade on my armor that I was wearing previously, which was my furs. Yep. Yeah, like, there's a lot of Venus flytrap style critters in this world, especially ones that'll straight up reach out for you. A little blue snapjaw down there. Like this thing, which just did a shit ton of damage out of nowhere. Let's heal back up. And, let's dash in and kill you. Ooh. Bunch of stuff right here. Nothing I actually need, though. I do need to make sure that I always have an axe equipped. Otherwise, I don't have access to a bunch of my abilities. Because I am basically like an axe-based class right now. Uh-oh. They weren't super thrilled with me. Attacking their friends. Fortunately, the glow pads can't move. But because they are plants, they don't really like me attacking other plants. They do, however, have a lot of HP, so they're kind of a pain to kill. They don't give much XP, so they're not really worth killing. Like, they're not worth killing, but... like, you can kill them and get XP for them. Like, it's fine, but... it's kind of a lot of work to not get a lot in return, if that makes any sense. What is this? Why is this plant such a weird color? It's a water-stained water vine. Huh. It's like it's a wet water vine, I guess. Let's just auto-explore. A painted vinewood sap mask. While traveling through Damrod, Nermed stopped at a tavern, and in the shrine of Shemrod, there he lost his prized, weighted bliss the boon of fish to a local pickpocket, cursed the tavern and the shrine of Shemrod, and left. Alright, so I now have a quest. Recover that item. I also got a bunch of locations added to my map. I'm auto-exploring right now, so they'll automatically examine important things on the ground. I'm just gonna kill these spikes so they don't stab me to death. There's a Snapjaw warrior there who I just killed. I'm gonna heal up. I'm gonna kill these. Let's charge you. And level 4. Excellent. I almost bought up Venus Flytrap, but I don't think I actually have enough sun for them. Oh, interesting. It's Rusef the Above Shrine. At twilight, the shadow of the spindle and the people of Porch saw an image on the horizon. It looked like a ghost behind Carillion. It was Rusef. After he came and left Porch, the people built a monument to him, and there henceforth calls him the ghost of Carillion. It's a very one of the few lore constant characters in this world. Their lore doesn't ever change. Oh, hello. Did you just crack my frickin' horns? You fucking cracked my horns. You asinine little shit. I'm gonna dismember you for that. Or try to, at least. Get deaded, please. Alright, well, I don't actually see the shrine that I'm looking for yet, so... yeah, I'm looking for a table. I haven't seen a table yet, I don't think. Well, I just killed something to walk down the stairs. I don't know what it was, but... I see a book on the ground, though, that I would very much like to pick up. Let's just step back here and heal up. Ooh. Now that I'm actually going to need to read. Fancy mace, which I might equip. I have 200, I have an attribute point that I need to spend. I actually need to see what I need to spend it on because I want all my axe proficiencies. Basically, I need more strength. All right. But I think I might also be good for strength, so maybe I should put it into intelligence. Or toughness, even. You know, let's go into toughness. To 22. That might be the alchemist's table. Something through a grenade. Frozen mist, frigid mists. So something, something just shot a seed at me. Just gonna walk away and let them kill each other. Seems like they did a pretty good job of that. I got kind of cold for... Oh, you are the legendary. Okay. I didn't realize I'd run into you so quickly. Hated by cannibals for disparaging their famous poet. Hated by the Gish for disparaging their famous poet. Hated by cats for stealing a cherished heirloom. You horrible creature! I shall have you deaded. Assuming I can. Let's see if I can dismember you. It starts leaking, but I start bleeding. Fortunately, it can't walk away, so I can just walk away from it. Alright, well, I'm just gonna stand over here and heal. It does, like, apparently get its, Okay. Let's just move one further back and charge you. Let's attempt to dismember it. It doesn't seem to do much. Dismembering a plant doesn't seem to be super effective. You know, I'm just going to pop into here and eat one of those witchwood barks, which will heal me all the way back up, and then I can just keep fighting it. I know it's there. I can't see what I'm fighting because the world keeps shifting, but I can see it, and I killed it. Yeah, it insults poets. Your reputation with flowers has decreased by 190 to 190, so plants are going to hate me. Your reputation with cats has increased by 210 to minus 90, and they are now indifferent to me. Excellent. Cats are now indifferent to me. Your reputation with cannibals increased by 220 to 200 minus 290. That's interesting. That's actually really interesting. It would be a weird world if cannibals didn't hate me. Your reputation with the Gurish have increased by 180 to minus 620. They still fucking hate me. So not much has changed there. All right. Well, looks like that chaos seems to have calmed down a little bit. A sap-spined glass bottle of 2 grams of wine. Well, I will gladly take it. All right. Is this the alchemist table? Yes, I would like to store an item on that. Let's just place those furs on it. Why not? How's that? You have finished a step in the put something on the Lactuthimus Marshmallowable-like alchemist's table. Quests. 500 XP is awarded. Let's pop down here. Ooh, a glow sphere. I can equip that. Let's take a sturdy iron buckler. That's unfortunately, it's not a floating glow spear, but that's fine. I got extra hands. I'm gonna give you a steel dagger. Don't have anything for my back. Don't have anything for my face. Excellent. Kind of surprised Peter didn't invest, actually. Not really trying to just directly call Peter out, but... Alright, well, we should loot the rest of this area. As I see books. The Malady and the Mimic. Good book. Your genome enters an excited state. Would you like to spend 4 mutation points to rapidly mutate? Yes. Ooh, freezing ray. That's fun. Heightened quickness. Actually, honestly, heightened quickness is probably just the best one here. So I think I'm just gonna go with heightened quickness, just because like that'll because we are just a marauder with an axe. We want to close distances. Burrowing claws would also be really useful, but then I just accidentally dig through walls all the time, so I don't know if I necessarily want that. So we're gonna take heightened quickness, and a pseudopod grows out of your right arm. All right, and we're going to rapidly advance multiple arms. Hello, Mr. Pow. But also attack speed, yes, and also we just got more arms. Heightened quickness is very excellent. Heightened quickness is a pretty solid thing to have early. I'm not gonna lie, pretty solid. Fucking plants. Let me tell you about them. They don't like me very much right now. Is that fresh water? No, it's brackish water. Just killing all of these roots. All these bloody roots. Although, of all of the legendary creatures the game could send me to fight immediately after starting, this is one of the better ones because it's just plants. And plants are pretty easy to fight, especially early. Also, it's nice playing the game without psionic migraines. I'm so used to playing with psionic migraines. Fancy flower. Ooh. I'm bleeding. I got spiked by a root. I stopped bleeding. Let's just wait until I heal up. Let's take that, kill that. Grab the bear jerk. Got impaled again. Let's just wait until I heal. I'm gonna collect the liquid from the wine bottle. I'm told that this game isn't too hard to follow, but if I'm playing too quickly, chat, feel free to let me know and I'll slow down. Because I have a tendency to just kind of play this game pretty quick. I'm going to look at the painted clay pot. Could one wield a poisonous weapon? A poisonous plant as a weapon? I think that you would have to be able to decapitate it because you can wield an arm, like a decapitated arm, and I don't believe I've ever managed to decapitate a plant. But I guess if you could, like, cut a plant in half, you could do something like that, I would assume. As she rode from aristocracy of Dagbal, Zuzes lost control of her chariot and drove it off a cliff. She was 31 years old. It's a sad story. You discover the location of Dagobah Forum. Ooh. We're doing pretty good. We're doing pretty good. I will definitely take that wine, though. Thank you for the wine. Collect liquid. Yep. Gladly take that wine, too. And this vase. Well, it's empty, so. That one no matter. Let's just charge you. Bonk. What am I even hitting? Wasn't even sure. Covered in blood, you know, just the usual. Although there's just a beetle in here chilling, just like watching me murder everybody. Doesn't seem to care all that much. Actually, now that you ask, yeah, so I was able to, that legendary creature that I talked about earlier that I killed, the legendary lily pad, I could take its stem and wield its stem as a weapon. Not super, I could also eat it. Could also clean it. But yes, I could equip it as a weapon. Not a particularly effective one, I don't think, though. I do have a sturdy iron buckler. Okay, so that would unequip my compass bracelet. Kinda want that. Iron mace 6-2. But I got the Disquisition of the Malady of the Mimic, which is a very good book in this world, and the Frivolous Lives Volume 1, which is a 9-page volume of history bits, and Disquisition of the Malady of the Mimic. So I've read the Disquisition of the Malady of the Mimic before, from end to end, which is probably my favorite book in the game, by Q-Girl. It's beautiful. And Frivolous Lives Volume 1 is a 9-page book, so I will read the entirety of that for $10 in bits or tips. Play away? Can do, pilot. First, I gotta kill this. Alright, I think it's time to head back to town and finish up this quest. Oh, never mind, I'm lost. So I'm not gonna do that. But I do have, charge an appointment with an axe and hit. If you cleave their armor, you get an additional -1 penalty on their AV. Ooh, I now have a new ability. Yeah, $10 in bits or tips, and I will read the entirety of that book. It's like $1 a page. I think that's worth it. I don't need to kill the lily pads anymore. Although they might like be trying to kill me every time now. I literally just started, yeah. We find some ruins. Yes, I would like to investigate. You discover Alralva. All right. You're famished, right? Probably eat something. Nothing particularly exciting in these ruins. I'm seeing some empty bookshelves, but someone must have already been here. But yeah, no, we only just started. So I'd say we're maybe about 30 minutes into this run. Ooh, no, there are some books. Finite velocity in space. The illuminated elements within the humanity becomes. Discover the lair of the legendary giant dragonfly. No, I don't really feel like dealing with another legendary creature right now. Let's walk around that. There is a hostile crocodile nearby, so I will kill that. Pop back up to town. All right, who did I need to speak with? Mayor, who's all the way over here on the far side, I think. This guy. I've put something on Lectasis Mashmulbul's like alchemist's table. Our thanks of adventurer. Our village owes you a debt. For now, please choose a reward from our stockpile as payment for your service. Hello, Pablo Rasta Reborn. How is you? What would I like? Ooh, a page would be useful. Advertisement for the legendary shoemaker would also be very useful. Shoemaker and an ad to... Well, magnetized boots are the easiest choice, but those two are more useful. I think I'll take the advertisements. The villagers here now really like me. I'm going to read this one. 22 parasangs east and 4 parasangs south of Kakuyakya for the legendary shoemaker. Okay. So I now know where a legendary person is, who I could go kill, by the way, or I could share water with. And the legendary scribe, which is close to Great Gate. Ooh, both of those are accessible. Let's take a peek. Ads actually good in this game? Yes, hashtag ads are good in this game. Actually, both of these are super accessible. Also, which one is this? Oh, shit. Damrods. We discovered Damrod. I didn't realize that Damrod was the location that we found. So there's the Dagobah Forum. You know, I might just go peek into the Dagobah Forum real quick. Uh-oh. You're lost. Great. I'm going to peek into the Dagobah Forum and see, assuming I can make it there without getting lost, just to get the experience from going there. You discover the lair of Q-Ka-Lekcha, the legendary salamander. Arr. I'm just discovering locations right now, which is very helpful. Basically, I'm finding dungeons to return to later. But Pablo Rasta, how are we doing? It's good to see you, man. You have finished a step in the travel to the historical site of Dagobah Forum. Visit the Dagobah Forum, level 6. It's just a bunch of free XP. Although I have a feeling, yes, I do need to immediately fucking run. Because there is a gun right there, which is tough and hostile, which will probably kill me in 2 turns. The beetles are easy to kill. But that gun is kind of scary. Although it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 tiles down. I'm just going to sprint and run away. Because I'm seeing lots of things that could very, very quickly kill me. Ooh, there's a thing with a gun. There's a thing with a gun, and I can't see it. I'm just going to walk away from where that was. Pop up here. Keep running to the left. Keep running away. Keep running away. Keep running away. There's a lot of things chasing me. All right. That is nothing too scary. I got a little ballsy coming here, but I can probably escape if I'm careful. Like I said, I can probably escape if I'm careful, as long as I keep running. But there's some loot up there that I would like to grab. This is one of these areas where it's like, okay, I am not leveled enough to be here right now. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Going to sprint. Trying to just hope that I block line of sight of that. You shoot fire. I don't like that. Well, life sap will just kill me at the level that I'm at. But I made it out. We're good. But I'm lost now. So. It's a 2-headed boar. Assuming I don't get hungry, we're okay. Oh, I regained my bearings. Perfect. Okay. I'm still running. Shoutouts to that pig that is friendly firing the things that are chasing me. Hopefully I don't run into something with a gun. I'm going to... I don't know why I did that for the XP. It super wasn't worth it, but... You know, we can come back here when we're like level 13 or so and have no trouble, but right now we're like level 6, so we need to run away. So if I just keep going this way, we should eventually be okay. That's a turtle. Turtles are slow. Hey, Salamander, you're friendly right now, right? I'm doing all right. Holy Spokes, how are you? I'm just, you know, running away from scary things that will fucking kill me if I stick around. Just the usual cut of fare. How are you today? Ay, ay, ay. That's a crocodile. Not scary, but I don't have time to stop and fight. Ooh, there we go. We are into a different leveled area now. I'm still running though. There's friendly critters. Back from watching other things. Anything interesting catch your eye, sir? I can sprint again. Excellent. Yeah, we made it. We're good. We're good. Phew. That was terrifying. And I got the XP, which is good. All right, so where are those two shops? Let's find out. That's the Snapjaw Fort for quest number 2, which I should probably go to right now. Okay. And then that's the workshop of the legendary shoemaker. So then where is the workshop, the other workshop? That's the legendary giant dragonfly, the lair of the glow pad, the other place that we discovered, Damrod, and wait, is that it? Okay, so there's the legendary scribe. That's actually attainable right now. So I think we will just quickly run down to the Snapjaw Fort, because I should be able to just cover the Snapjaw Fort. Salamanders can be massive cunts. They can be, right? Because they're like, oh, we're friendly with you, and then you attack any other lizard, and then like, all the salamanders want to fucking kill you. But these guys are much more my speed now. I can fight these guys, no problem. I do have some leveling to do before I can go back there, but we should be able to do that once I get to the Barathmites. Ooh, an engraved mace. Let's take a peek. Whoopsies. Sorry about bumping into the microphone. In 3470 BR, after a bout of existential despair, the Sultan of Qud died under mysterious circumstances. Because of Zuzes, his reputation for murdering someone by pouring salt into his eyes. She was chosen as the successor. Oy vey. That's dark. Imagine killing somebody by pouring salt into their eyes. Talk about pouring salt into a wound. Ooh, a carbide dagger. I do not want to unequip my bronze battle axe. I need that. It's not actually my best weapon. I just need to have an axe equipped. As my primary. So I will manually equip this and replace the steel dagger. So what exactly am I looking for here? I'm looking for an item, probably in an item chest. Alright, let's let you come to me, and I see a Snapjaw scavenger. I'm looking for a carbide axe right now. Because a carbide axe would be a... Ooh, never mind, that'll do. Steel battle axe, very, very, very big upgrade from my current battle axe. So as long as I have an axe equipped, I can use my Marauder skills. Because I'm basically an axe class. My class basically is just like axe wielder. That's what Dismember is based off of and everything. You cleave through his armor. Good stuff. Let's just wait until I heal. That pink chest is what we're looking for. 2 bronze nuggets. That's actually quite a lot of money. And that's what we're looking for. Let's take a look at this. Well, I can't. I finished a step, though. Leafy malachites and pistachios are bound by twine. Every 3rd day or so, its leaf ticks and twinges, as it still adjusts to the untoxic air. Neat. All right, let's grab that. There's a lot of chests in here. More copper nuggets. Take some more wooden arrows. And carbide arrows. Ooh. Might as well take the slugs as well. I haven't found any guns yet, but when I do, it'd be nice to have them. Bronze nuggets, yeah! Bronze nuggies. Best kind of nuggies. There's an engraved mask here. As well as a bloody weird artifact. Alright. Let's just take a peek. On a remote college, Zuzes met with a group of historians and commissioned an account that invoked the presence of the distillate salt. She named it the Triumph of Salt. I need to take a peek at the weird artifact. Electrified bronze dagger. Well, I will take it. I'm not going to use it. All right. Good evening, DeBerries. Find anything particularly interesting? I'm lost. Well, almost back in town, so that's not too big of a deal. You recognize the area because you're back in town. So grab some more food. Metz enriched crock jerky. Whenever you drink fresh water, there's a 25% chance to heal the full 15% of the time. It's a terrible benefit. I can't remember who the person I need to speak with was. Oh, what Sprite they had. I'll find them in a minute, though. I want to say I had to wake them up last time, so they're probably somewhere else. This person's got a whole bunch of stuff that I could trade with. Hype for Cook Serve Delicious too. Yeah, I mean, it's a good price to pay for Cook Serve Delicious. I've never actually played any of those games. Maybe I should download that from the Itch Bundle and try it. I know a lot of people really like those games, but I've never actually played one. This town is just so quiet. There's like no life in here whatsoever. They're all hidden away in weird random rooms in the back. Yeah, there's Steam Marines 1 and 2. Like, there's both the Steam Marines are in that bundle. You I do need to trade with, though. Yeah, no, there's always a bunch of hyper-specific tabletop RPGs, but a lot of that stuff is, like, not to evangelize for them too much, but a lot of that stuff is very funded via Patreon. So it's like, if you're interested in that stuff, definitely, like, you know, chuck a few bucks their way, right? Definitely chuck a few bucks their way if you're into that stuff. Right, I'm going to buy the Mimic and the Madpole. That chainmail. And I could buy that musket. Let's do that. There we go. I now have a musket and don't need to worry about that short bow. Don't have a lot of slugs for it, though. Jeff's thinking of getting a new phone. Is Jeff's phone dying? I can also equip that better armor. So I don't really need that studded leather armor. There we go. Bit of an upgrade. It's getting old. Yeah, I know that feeling. Ay, ay, ay. Pro tip. When you're linking an Amazon thing, you see where it says REF equals SR? Delete everything past that, because you don't, like, need to link that. The rest of it's just tracking links to know where people got the links from. That's all it is. So you don't actually need to share all of those. Well, it's all good. It'll just be a smaller link if you do that way. Don't bother apologizing. You've already posted it. Zooey, thanks for the raid. I hope that you guys enjoyed the end of the E3 stuff. It's kind of a good thing that I dipped out. I wasn't exactly thrilled by anything that I saw. Hey, Freskins, how's things? It's Bafar, hello. Diligent Goon, sup? Who's this guy we're rating? I don't know. I mean, I still have Sui's stream up, so technically I'm rating myself. E equals number 3 is going to be going on for like another 3 days, so. Thank you very much, audio. Cheers. Everything else is most meh. I mean, I don't know. I think I have to watch other people that are as jaded as myself talk about E3, because I can't be interested in any of that stuff. I can't. I try, but it's all fake for me. It's all fake, and then I just turn into real me, and nobody wants to listen to real me. Crocodile, come back here. Was it you that I need to speak with? Yep, you're moving too fast. I can't swim as fast as you. Who likes you, Crocodile? Dislike by bears for disapproving of their theorems. I mean, we all knew that was coming, so I'd hardly call that like a reveal, you know? Let's wake you up. It's not who am I looking for? Right. Okay, sorry, I'm an idiot. The person that I'm looking for isn't the one that moves. The person I'm looking for is the lily pad over at this end of the town. If I just like reread the name, I would have remembered that. It was also like in that middle room. But yeah, I hope you guys had fun. I'm kind of curious about the things that will be announced at the Microsoft thing tomorrow. But I don't know. I think I'm kind of done watching the press conferences, though. Moon, Sun, Wisdom, and Will. I found the greens. Wanderer, you have our thanks. You have proven yourself a friend to our village. Now take this recoiler and return whenever your throat is dry. Excellent. You swell with inspiration to name your chainmail. Do you wish to? Sure, why not? Hey chat, what should I name my chainmail? I'll pick the colors, but what should I name? What would you name a chainmail? Bob? Why is it always Bob? Why is it? Okay, fine. Good old reliable Bob. And obviously it's bee colored. Bob. Mail chain? I mean, you know, it's like Gmail, but chainmail, you know? Your reputation with the villagers of Shapir have increased by 50 to 150. Are you seeking my work, friend? I have come into the possession of a data disk that is bearing a peculiar stamp encoded with a strange signal. It means nothing to us, but a sect of tinkerers called the Brathmites who might be interested in it. They are friends to our village and often trade for scrap we tow out of the earth. Would you carry the disk to their enclave at Grit Gate and exchange for the delivery? You might seek an apprenticeship with them. If you are interested, take the disk now and travel safely. I'm absolutely interested and will travel safely. All right. There's two things I want to go to. Both of them require me running through the desert. But I found a spot of ruins, so we'll run around and see what we find. Hopefully nothing immediately kills us, which may happen. But yeah, I will run through and read the highlights of all the conference stuff that I missed. I'm not too worried. Owie. You hurt. It's probably because I've got metal armor on and it's shooting me with electricity, because that's basically just an electro spider. Zukes, the desiccated ghost. In 3486, it was discovered that the Sacralium of Zeus, who had died, despite report, who had been the one who died. Despite reports of the contrary, Zeus was alive and well. She was there henceforth known as the Dissected Ghost. Hello, hobo. Yeet. How are you? Hope you are well. I'm kind of planning on doing a short stream today. But I got some new jazz records, so that's pretty snazzy. Ooh, a small mossy tube. I shall examine that. Tool's frosty bread. What? I have no idea what that is. You gain a permanent +1 bonus to a random attribute or mutation point. Oh. Why is it named, though? I know what that is, but why is it named? Trying to watch? What's making it difficult to watch? Having a hard time finding a restream? Hypothermia bread? No, it's, I mean, I could say what it literally is, but that's kind of spoilery. TLDR, it's a permanent stat increase. I've just never seen one with a custom name like that before. What's a graffiti door? Stay peaceful, then you're not of the earth. Is what that door says. Oh, fair enough. Oh, fair enough. I will wait until morning. I'm just always a little bit worried when this happens that there's just gonna be dragons that are gonna set me on fire from a distance. Just grab a meal real quick. Really? How the heck did I end up here? Just gonna shoot these guys, I guess? I mean... Okay, we'll charge you. All right. So now we're... Well, actually, hold on. Let's just dodge out of here first. Let's run down here real quick. The historical site of Damrod. Level 7. Visit Damrod. I do not think this area is very safe for me. Just wait until I can see a bit more. He says that. Whoa. Steel longsword, okay. Steel mace. What was the quest related to Damrod? I didn't have one. Alright, you guys are all killable. It's a skunk that's gonna shoot acid, which I can back away from. Something is shooting arrows at me and I can't see them. You are. I did get dazed very briefly. Killed the monk. It's red flagged? Oh, that would do it. Oh, that's why you hurt. It's because you have boom rose arrows. Exploding arrows. So their bloke ran. We'll try and dismember him. The trash monk and the member of sex dominance begins bleeding. I did successfully dismember him. Got a bunch of weird artifacts from him. And a two-handed steel battle axe. Ooh. Good stuff. Owie. Got him. Need to wait until I heal. Can I charge you? Not quite. I need you to move one tile closer. Now I can. Charge this guy and kill him. Finish healing. Got a wooden arrow. Steel longsword. None of these guys are particularly scary. Dismembered him. Is it the same to you? Ring mail isn't as good as the chain mail that I'm wearing. But how's everybody doing today? Hope everybody had a good Friday. So far, we're off to a pretty good start on this run. I don't mean to completely jinx it, but... Telescopic monocle, eh? I broke some strange tubes. It's okay, it's probably just a chair. It might be a rocket launcher, though, so you kind of got to be careful with those things. Let's back up one so I can charge you. Dismember. He's bleeding. Very badly. There's nothing there. Really? 2 more books? Oh, there is stuff there. Okay. Like I said, I just bought jazz records, so I'm quite happy. Dismember him. Bad internet? Oh, that sucks. Sorry, the internet's being a pain. The rains? Ah, it's salty. Whenever I see a pool of water like that, I get excited for a second and hope that it's... fresh water, because that's just like a puddle of money on the ground. Let's charge you. Can't quite dismember again. But I was able to get the kill in. Ooh, a beaded bracelet. Fancy. What else did I get? Lots of stuff. Need to sell some things. Stuff's all heavy. Let's just dismember you. Oh, I begin bleeding. It's okay. I chopped his arm off and he bled worse and quicker than I did. A little painful. Are you able to walk, though? Because that's an improvement. To improve the situation? What's this shrine involve? You guys are pretty good XP, I'm not gonna lie. Painted furs. A midnight under a weird starlit sky. People of Quivner Morass saw an image from the horizon, and it looked like a hammer bathed in scarlet. It was Yasmip II. After he came and left Quivner's Morass, the people built a monument to him. They henceforth called it the Hammer in Scarlet. I do have this thermal grenade. Did I just one-shot that? I think I did. Let's dismember this guy. That definitely worked. Jewel-encrusted furs, eh? Someone's blingy. There's a hole there. That's kind of scary. Wet sewage eel. If those get on you, they bite real hard and they don't like letting go. I'm famished. Ooh, I should probably eat something. Old TV antenna and ancient router. Oh, to like get it a better signal. Are you really on like TV antenna connection? Because that's kind of terrifying. I'm so sorry. Sewage eel. Yeah, you don't really want to fuck with sewage eels. So those pink things are downward stairs. I'm gonna head down. Okay, I'm gonna just move up and let them come to me. Because I'll be honest, by themselves, skunks not that scary. A room filled with skunks, kind of scary. Okay, that guy over to the left is green. Why are you green? Oh, you're oh, shit. Hated by unshelved Wasn't really expecting to see that person here. I'm gonna back up. Let's see if I can get out. Owie. I'm gonna eat the witchwood bark. See if I can dismember him. Did I actually dismember him? I cleaved through his armor. I chop off the member of the sex dominance shade's face. So I've dismembered his face. His face is now cut off. He's bleeding. Which is pretty good for me, although doesn't actually kill him that bad. Oh, never mind. Okay. The member of the sect of the dominant burrows a channel through the psychic ether and begins to sunder your mind. That is exceptionally bad. I killed him. I killed him first. It's okay. We hit him hard enough. He bled fast enough. If he was able to get 10 charges of that off, that's basically just an insta-kill on me, based on how much HP I had. Although scary things are going to come out of that. Unshelled reptiles are now indifferent to me. So that means unshelled reptiles are not going to be hostile towards me now, which is cool. The villagers of Sharkwar really like me all of a sudden. The consortium of Phyta also really like me now, which is good. I also got a lot of gear and stuff. I also could just take that person's face, but I'm not going to. So I need to sprint, probably, because something scary is going to come out of that, I have a feel. Let's just heal. Whew. All right, well, let's peek back down into here. Now that the super scary thing is dead. I mean, there's still more dudes I need to kill, but that's not too bad. I got 3 mutation points. I should really be putting those into things. Let's level my horns. And heightened quickness. Let's grab hook and drag, because that's actually a really good ability. And grab basic cooking and gathering. Ay, 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 ay. That was a thermal grenade that I just threw. Seems a bit awkward to explain later. There's actually an achievement in this game for cutting someone's face off and then taking their face and re-equipping your own face. Which I've had my face dismembered before, but I've never actually equipped my own face. I just didn't think to do it. But it's an achievement. There is a lot of gear on the ground here. It's actually kind of crazy how much gear is right here. They're shooting exploding arrows at me. Do I have any grenades in my inventory? Not currently, that I'm aware of. I do have a bunch of strange artifacts. That's good, Hobo. Are you gonna go lurky again once race starts? Time dilation grenade, okay. Electro bow, that's actually really good. Fortunately, I'm just kind of like winning the general fight against these guys. which is good. Ooh. The weighted bliss of the boonfish. What is it? You finish the step in the locate the historical relic, the weighted bliss of the boonfish, at the shrine of Shizmud. Recover it. Recover the weighted bliss of the boonfish. I completed a quest. Hey, I know how to say your name, Cut Hype. Elemian stream? I know how to say your name, but I always like break it when I read it with my head. Maybe here you got multiple screens. You got Bigu screeners. Cybernetics credit wedge. Completely useless to me. All right. Let's auto-explore and just run around. Ay, 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 ay. Big Pigu. Pigu dead. All right. I've got a bunch of Electrobows. The weighted bliss of the boonfish. It's a short blade, causes bleeding on critical hit. 50% of the time, the fates have their way. Plus 200 reputation with fish. Well, I think that can very safely replace my carbide dagger. Uh-oh, gotta reload the gun. Not a big fan of those eels. I will collect the wine. Stray Yermat, sturdy leather cloak. Bloody knollworm. Some bugs. It's nice successfully getting the legendary items. I gather you're late to the start of the race, Hobo? Found a metal folding chair. Completely useless old technology for weaklings that need to sit. Okay, cool. Okay, that was the right distance to charge. These guys all have electro bows. Ooh, a gas mask. Will be useful for later things. I guess that's why they weren't super affected by the I guess that explains why they weren't affected at all by the skunks, is because they have gas masks. So they're just gonna friendly fire each other. Ay, 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 ay. Let's charge you. Okay. I need to check what some of these weird artifacts are, because we are very close to dying. A nanophonic jackhammer. Okay, let's just wait until I heal. Let's keep waiting. A gold-flecked tube. Steel battle axe and an iron buckler. I need to examine that gold-flecked tube. A love injector. Excellent. So I can make someone fall in love with me. Ow! You not. I'm quite done with you doing that to me. charge you. Oh, I am somewhere else. Not where I was a second ago. And now I'm lost. And there's a frog looking at me. I think we should leave. I think I am in the jungles, so I guess it's best we head to the left. Based on the sounds and the enemies around. There's an ape and a scary thing. All right, let's see if I can... It's just a leech. It's not super scary. Let's try charging it. Got it. Still hostiles nearby. Yeah, I don't know where he took me, but took me somewhere. Apparently there's hostiles nearby, so that's fun. Can't see. Oh, there you are. Literally right. Oh, hello. Look where I am. I'm all the way out here. All this fun stuff. You know what I could do? I could do this. Let's use the Shapir teleporter. I'm back home. Just teleported back home because screw that noise. I've run out of water. Yes, I would like to stop traveling. Let's just run back to town right quick. I discover Milil? I mean, that's not where I want to go. No. Literally, somebody, anybody, trade with me, please. I require water. I am parched. Where was the trader? I want to say you were over here. Doesn't matter. I just need a person to trade with because I'm about to die of thirst. Imagine dying of thirst in Caves of Cud. Oh, come on. Doesn't matter who it is. I just need someone to trade with. Oh, do you have something to trade with? Ah. Plenty of salty water, yeah. God, fucking shitballs. Yes. Sorry, I was just freaking out. I'm like, oh my god, I'm gonna die of goddamn thirst. Wasn't ready, chat. I wasn't ready to die of thirst. I was not ready to die of thirst. It's salty water, so if I were to drink that water, I would instantly die. It's okay, I got 46 grams of water now. There we go. I am no longer thirsty. I have drank my water. That was exciting, though. Also, hey, Brick of Clay. Would you like to die of thirst? Yes, no. I mean, well, no, but we didn't, so there's that. So what just happened, for those of you who maybe didn't catch it, is I was fighting a dude who hit me probably with some sort of teleportation skill or grenade and teleported me across the goddamn planet. I then had to run away from some scary mobs and then almost died of thirst. So. Let's go back to where we were. Although I noticed some ruins nearby, so let's grab those first. Why not? Caves of Cud. It's a fun video game. Just, you know, getting teleported halfway across the world and nothing out of the ordinary. I find like half of the fun of watching Caves of Cud streams, and I personally watch Caves of Cud streams, is just the person being surprised half the time. It's like, wait, what just happened? Like, the most common response that the streamers usually have is just, excuse me? What just happened? Take all the books. Because it's usually a whole lot of that. It's usually like a whole lot of, what? In itty bitty pieces, you say. Cut to bits, you say. Ripped my arm off, you say. Removed my forehead, you say. Spiked gauntlets. Ooh. I will equip those. And take that microchip. More bleeding, you say. A lot of graffitied doors in this area. Can I just... shoot him? Didn't quite work as well as I'd hoped. Alright, let's head back to where I was. I'm lost again, though. Let's wait until morning. And cook some with some bear jerky. Gives me 15% more HP. Oy vey. Alright, so this is interesting. Couple not super scary guys, but then we have these guys. She recites canticles of chromatic with reverberant gusto, gesturing emphatically with her hands. Disliked by worms, for some reason no one remembers. I like this person. Admired by the Fellowship of Wardens for reprogramming their least favorite robot. Hated by the villagers of Shemshrud for questioning the origins of the moon. Disliked by worms for some reason no one remembers. But not hostile. So they got people who are hostile here are not super scary. Oh, Jesus. Well, they're... killing the raiders, the guys that would fight me, so I'll just let them kill them, and then I'll see if these guys have anything fun to trade. Alright. Shall we speak? Our ardent father, having hardened plasmic Wait, what? Having hardened our plasmatic mother. You ask about your location and you are no longer lost. Let's trade. What do you have to sell me? Some tubes? Tasty. I definitely have some electro bows I can sell. I will buy the muddy tube from that. And I got some weapons I can sell you too. Also the cybernetics credit wedge, which is useless to me. I'll buy the 2 platinum tubes. And is there anything else I can sell you that's not helpful to me currently? Obviously the 2 metal folding chairs. And beaded bracelet. Trade complete. That person just doesn't have much of interest. It's just a warden. Took that mushroom. I don't have very good aim with this gun. Could not have missed more. Okay, so this is where I was. Pick on Discord of the wonderful meal. That does look tasty. I have not had potatoes like that in a very, 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 very long time. So who the fuck teleported me? Well, it definitely wasn't this skunk. So what the hell teleported me then? I guess it was just that guy that I was fighting. Ooh, be nursed. And as always, if anybody wants me to read a book, $10 in bits or tips, and I will read any book by your request. Some of them are just word salad, though. Oh well, there's plenty of fires where I can cook a meal. If we cook with bear jerky, we get extra HP. You're now hungry for potatoes? I know that feeling, yeah. I have plenty of red potatoes. I could actually make myself some potatoes. Let's just fight these guys on the stairs. There's one on the bottom of the stairs. There's a painted steel kukri. At twilight under a marvelous moon sky, people of Nimber Spire saw an image on the horizon that looked like a salt bathed in maroon. It was Zeus. After she came from Netfresh Spire, people built a monument to her and there henceforth called her Salt in Maroon. Alright, I think this is the bottom of that legendary area because this just looks like a normal cave now. A lot of spiders in the corner. Although I am still getting plenty of books, making it more than worth exploring this area. Two more books. Owie. Something just died. I'm not sure what it was. That was a very salt-covered skunk. You know, I could probably go do story missions pretty safely at this point. Increase my strength. Increase my arms. Mutations rank is increased by 3 due to being rapidly advanced one time. I now have an extra arm. Well, I think. Extra pair of arms. Chat, what's for dinner? Today's probably going to be a relatively shortish stream. All things considered. Is there anything that you guys have seen from E3 that I need to go look up later? Like, is there anything that's worth watching that happened at the Ubisoft conference? Or was it all kind of just the normal stuff from those of you who watched? Making noodles? Like pasta noodles or like Asian noodles? What kind of noodles? I've been eating a lot of pasta recently, so I'm probably going to have like potatoes and fish because I have some rainbow trout fillets, which I picked up the other day. Oh, good lord. Let's just dismember you. You're bleeding. Perfect. Ay, ay, ay. Something died. I'm not sure what it was. These trash monks are getting very weak. I mean, I saw the Far Cry stuff. I saw the Avatar stuff, which... I don't know. As somebody who played the James Cameron's Avatar, the video game, the first one, I am not super interested in playing another one. That game was not very good. You had mushroom pancakes? Excuse me? What is a mushroom pancake? I've heard of I've had potato pancakes, but I've never had a mushroom pancake. I'm very curious about this and intrigued by the concept. Do you have a recipe for mushroom pancakes? Like just normal pancakes, but add mushrooms, right? Huh. Seems interesting. Consider me intrigued. You nearly forgot about the Avatar one? Must have been very memorable. Ay, ay, ay. Getting XP. Stuff's dying. I can't see shit. Oh, hello. Ooh. I am going to sprint and do my best to get the fuck outie, because I don't like this. That's a scary place. I'm just gonna leave. All of the bad things are there, so let's go away from that. How's that sound? All right, let's go back to the safe zone. Yeah, that's interesting. Why are you on fire, sir? All right, you're no longer on fire, sir. The Shrine to Receft, Ghost of Carillion. In the second AR, Rebecca died of Glothrot, and on her deathbed, Recef forgave her and absolved her of her sin. He allowed her to be buried in the village of Ezra, outside of the gate of the Tomb of the Eaters, beneath the shadow of the spindle. Good investments, Peter. Yeah, I've also had sweet potato pancakes, yeah. So this person, I tell them history from Recef, and I get XP for it. So whenever you find Recef stuff, talk to this person. We go here and puff on this hookah. And examine some weird artifacts. Freezing bronze sword. The rifle of the Great Gladiator. What is it with all of these like random legendary items I'm finding? Salve injectors, those will save my life. Glistening steel gauntlets. Oh, that's not what I wanted to do. Whoops. I wanted to examine it, not use it. Oh well. I have a shit ton of books. Chat, does anybody want me to read a book? Because I've got a lot of books. Yeah, right? And I found, well, I found this, which is just a, it's the permanent stat increase injector, which I'd like to clone. Well, the rules for the books are $10 in bits or tips, but I'll do a book for $5 in bits or tips. There's just an army of turrets hanging out over there. That's kind of spooky. Got that telescopic monocle. I'm wearing Bob the armor, which chat named. Clearly, but I would like to get me some better armor. Because I've read all of the books before, right? So it's just whether or not you guys want to hear more lore, basically. Which is why I put them behind a paywall. And streamers gotta pay bills, you know? But if you guys don't want to hear lore, that's fine. Don't tip me, and I won't read books. Because I've read literally every single one of them before. If I find a book that I haven't read before, then I'll read it to you guys. But all the pre-read ones I've already read. They're neat stories, but pistols, rifles, and more. Well, I can sell you my pistol, rifle, and more. Painted weird artifact, eh? You can take all that stuff. I don't know. I guess I'll stop offering the books then. I don't want to get annoying. Streamer can only sell out so hard before it just becomes exhausting for streamer. Stylish hats. Is that armor or books? I can never... Those two signs look identical. Books. Eta the Earthling and Canto 1. The Origins of Nature and Dark Calculus. The Artless Beauty. Some Poor Fool. Although, actually, let's see if I could do this. Hey, CCX, what's up? Apply to. The bookkeeper does not want the love injector applied to her. You'll need to equip it as a weapon and attack with it. All right. Whoops. I mean, I didn't really want to kill you. I wanted to, just get your books without having to pay for them. So, you know. Not exactly accurate. The Some Poor Fool book is, like, weirdly apt. Throughout 5467 BR, Yamasp II plundered all the house of Autarky? Autarky of Sar, and particularly rejoicing in the eliminations of the Arachnids and the tortoises, and became known as the Sharwobe. Okay, well, anyway. I'm just covered in blood. Don't mind me. Definitely didn't just murder somebody. I don't know what you're talking about. What are you accusing me of? You can't prove it. Making a late dinner and then headed to bed. Seems to be a sleepy Saturday for a lot of people. Definitely was for me. I had a hard time getting out of bed this morning. Those books were a gift? I mean, all of them were, weren't they? Naturally. Why are you following me? All right, we will give some books to the library. I'm not going to give any of the lore books, though. Level 12. Just not gonna give the yellow ones. Even though they are a good amount of XP. Like what, 3,600 XP for the Disquisition of the Malady and the Mimic? The Mimic and the Madpole. Gods in exchange, Espers and the Freeholds to join, unabridged. Ironically, not that long, even for an unabridged version. The Land That Lies. That's good. I would like some restful days. Yesterday was a very mentally restful day, not a very physically restful day, if that makes any sense. 112 HP. Let's just keep leveling up my arms, although I can't. I need more. Heightened quickness. I'm gonna grab Decapitate. Heads are added to the list of possible limbs that you can dismember. And then if I get 29 strength, then we can go Berserk. Which I don't have yet. Gained Harvestry, Spicer, and Carbide Chef. Well, we are level 13, so we can go to the Brathmites now without too much issue. Or should be able to go there without too much issue, assuming I don't get lost a dozen times. It's just the flower fields that are going to be difficult to navigate here. And I'd rather not get lost in them more than I need to. Is that Great Gate? I'm having a hard time seeing it. Yeah. We have traveled to Great Gate. I'm gonna quickly make us a meal. We're gonna cook with vine wafer sheaf, bear jerky, and croc jerky. +1 MA for the rest of the day, plus 11% max HP, and we thirst at half rate. All very good things. Speaking of thirst, how much, what character build do I play? It changes every time. Currently, we are playing a double-muscled, horns, multiple arms, night vision, heightened quickness, pretty basic, bash your face against things until they die build. 28 strength, -1, 15 agility, 24 toughness, 17 intelligence, 1 on willpower, 18 +1, and 18 +1 willpower and ego. Like I said, pretty basic build. Nothing super duper duper fancy. But, you know, enough that the character is very interesting to play and I don't need to worry about finding cybernetics. Yeah, no, I mean, this is the build that I recommend new players play. This is like always my, if you're new to CUD and want to learn how to play CUD, play a Marauder with these kind of stats. Doesn't necessarily mean it's easy, because it's not. It's just, this is what I recommend to new players who want to try playing CUD for the first time. I get the most enjoyment out of playing Espers, but I'm not good enough to always get particularly far with Espers. Espers are the heavy mind powers type units. I want to pick up that trinket. Okay, we got him. Wasn't letting me pick it up. I can't open these fancy colored doors without key cards or a skill that I definitely don't have enough intelligence to get. So. Well, I mean, it's more than just bashing their skulls in, right? It's bashing their skulls in, but actually, I think maybe a pilgrim with staves would be more bashing. We're more like dismembering because we have axes, and most of my abilities are based around cutting off and removing limbs and beheading people. That kind of stuff, you know? Very wholesome and chill, happy, fun times of removing important appendages. They're going to have a mighty hard time fighting us if I charge in and cut their nose off, you know? And then it gets especially silly when I charge in and break their legs off and then also equip their legs and beat them with it, which I could do. I could also like butcher up their legs and cook them. Could do that too. Ay, ay, ay. I need to be careful that I don't hit the ape. Because the ape is actually helping me here. And the ape is friendly to me. I'll just Don't friendly fire the ape, because the ape is actually kind of scary. God, there is a lot of stuff down here. Just gonna heal. Can't step onto that because I keep sliding. Let's charge that. Kill the electrofuge and the droid. Get another chem cell. Bunch of shotgun shells and bandages. Shotgun's not useful to me because I don't have one. I'll take the band-aids. Anything to stop bleeding is good. Chem cell I'll take. And the lead slugs I'll take. Need to go 3 floors down. Then up 1 tile. That's a fucking gun. I'm gonna... Not a fan. Okay. So shot the gun. Gun exploded. There's a Templar Squire down here, which means there are scary things on that floor. So I'm just going to wait up here for a few turns. Heal back up. Ow! Threw a fucking grenade at me. That hurt. Templars are scary. Oh, Jesus. God, and I woke up the... I'm not having a good minute. So I can drag. Walk away. I'm gonna sprint. Get up the stairs. Ay, 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 ay. Just trying to block line of sight with this thing. Because I can fight it, I just can't fight it with everything else that's in there. Okay, I think I lost it. Ay, 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 ay. That was 80 damage, yes. Cud does that. Although, to be fair, that Templar probably only has 1 or 2 shots like that before he runs out of ammo, because that was a grenade. And basically got a direct hit on me with that grenade. Is he still there? He might be gone already. Because the thing about the Templars is they don't stay in an area for very long. They will be there, and then they will teleport out. They're very big and scary, but they can only do so much. So they usually leave pretty quickly. So next meal I cook, I get to keep the recipe. Yeah, I think they already left. Oh, nope, they're still here. You can see the shimmers. Well, I beheaded that dude. But they're often in this area. They're also kind of intergalactic time Nazis. That's basically what those guys are. They're not the endgame baddies, but they're a endgame baddie, if that makes any sense. I'm just gonna run north, because this is where I need to be. There we go. I made it. All right. I'm going to take a 2-minute break, chat. I just got to take a piss. I'll be right back. Don't go anywhere too fast, unless you really want to. And if I could get a couple beers, that'd be awesome. And if I come back to a hype train, I will read 2 books. Just saying. BRB.
Fuck, I forgot to cancel the resub.
Maybe that's their maybe that's that account's what's the word I'm looking for here? Astral sign. They're a Cancer. But thank you, Hobo, for the second resub of the day and the first bits of the day. Or rather, thank you, Shao Kahn Disdick, for the second resub of the day. Yeah, maybe they're a Cancer. I don't know. I'm just trying to come up with a logical solution here. Or rather, logical explanation? Question mark? Voice transmitting through panel. Begone, Wayfarer. This is no place for you. Wait! I have it full. My name is Hehimatul. The people in the outskirts of Shapir recently came into the possession of a data disk, which a strange signal was recorded. At their behest, I carry this disk with me, and they say, your tutelage is to be my reward. Place it in the stamp tray. Yeah, and if you get the choo-choo past the first level, I will read 2 books. So you wish to study with us? Unfortunately, we may require more than a willing spirit. Khud is not the outskirts of Shapir. You will need to prove your worth. That you might not waste our time and efforts. Travel to the great cavern Golgotha to the north. Within its halls, you will find a cache of dysfunctional Waydroids. Recover one and repair it, and return here. If we are satisfied with your work, you will be admitted to our order. Otherwise, you will not be. That is a very weird icon on that door. I require entrance for purposes of trade. Tough crowd today, Hobo. Tough crowd today. Thanks for the effort, though. Welcome to Grit Gate, Delver. Care to enhance the quality of your stay with a wise purchase? I need the small stone. I'm not going to use any of those gauntlets. Definitely not going to use those steel arrows or the boom rose arrows or the wooden arrows ever. Small stone is a well-known pebble. Well, small stone is a teleportation device that'll bring me back here. Six-fingered ape fur gloves. Of course, though, chat, if one more person joins in with that potential hype dream, which I think may have actually been too late now, I will read 2 books. You don't usually do this? I think it timed out. Crap. I feel bad.
I usually don't do this.
I'll do it anyway. I'll read the book anyway. Thank you very much for subbing Infinity. Big thanks. Train? No, I timed out. 100 bits was a minute too late. Hey, Josecraft. What's up? Fug, right? Yeah, I know. Gotta pop over here and examine that. It's a gold gate recoil, grit gate recoiler. Gave you failed to load module? I don't believe I've ever seen a failed to load on that. We'll install a cell so I can escape. But I did say I would read a book. How many pages is in this? 6? There's 3 in this one. On the origins of dark calculus. Editor's note, this is an excerpt. This excerpt is published with the permissions from the Baratheum the Old. There is evidence in the arithmetic record and the study of formal systems reached, I don't know what that word is, pernicious apex? In the long before the advancements made by mathematicians such as Russell Goldell and Sundkraft. Atfu Wheatgrass and the system star contributed understanding of notions such as undetectability, pointed regularism, and abyssalism. Upon reaching this minimal degree of mathematical maturity, equipped with sophisticated grammars, and researchers set out to experiment with the limits of the expressibility. They converted both bold research programs and galloped into the mathematical wood, unwitting daggers that brewed there. The record is even scarier than usual due to efforts of successive generations and to obfuscate the venture, as best I can gather. Some point in the course of the inquiry, a theorist from a mathematical seminary of semantics. The conjecture ripened to a broader theory, from which spawned a formal system called penumbra calculus. In fragments of texts that predate the obfuscation, it's stated in the penumbra calculus, certain theorems are provable, but are falsified. Upon the completion of their proofs, much as this result is at odds with the systems of thought I've encountered in my own inquiries, I find little reason to doubt the veracity of the authors. Nevertheless, it is certainly a peculiar property. The Capola's theorist results in erupted into the grand investigation, into the expressibility of the penumbra calculus. The conclusions were troubling. Pushing further, researchers constructed sister systems which alternate axioms, and these systems were still more fragile than with the system's interference rules themselves, unraveling upon the completion of certain proofs. I have no idea what this means. Convinced that their discoveries were made possible by some idiosyncrasy of self-awareness, but synchronously fearful of the implications of their results. Some symbols of theorists engineered into complex automated deduction systems to probe the boundary of theorems and launch them into neutron stars. The outcome is undocumented, but the result is convinced theorists across the coven to abandon research and blacklist anyone who studied the penumbra calculus. Its derivative systems, peculiar, I can't read that word right now, support the injection of the unanimous of note. Of note, even the space folder Pateau agreed to abandon its investigation into the forbidden calculi. From the reaches of its black star through the manner of its constant was not without controversy to announce its accord. It inverted the color change of quarks in the small region of space, causing a research station to collapse in on itself. Nonetheless, Pateau's constant is a testament to the degree of existential anxiety that could cause investigation into the penumbra calculus to go dark. Oh, really? Like when half the internet went down? That happened when I was sleeping, apparently. I remember that the next day, though. All right, so now we need to get out of here. So I do have a bunch of other written lore books. Ooh, I can actually see in there? Am I supposed to be able to see in there? I don't think I'm supposed to be able to see in there. Well, that's neat. Just need to get to the stairs. Let's get to that stair. And the final stair. We made it out. There are hostiles nearby. Where exactly? Also, K. Bailey, what's up? It's good to see you. Also, we're above 404 subscribers, which is a nice number. It's nice to be above 404. I wonder if I could try this place now. Because I'm about twice the level as I was the last time I was here. Ooh. Probably not. Let's wait until the morning. Hello, you. Teo, the reverend idol of Locke, loved by kinfolk of the dissected ghost, disliked by the Putus Templar for burning one of their leaders in effigy, disliked by the cult of the coiled lamb for torching one of their villages, and equipped with a whirly wing and a weird artifact. Let's see if I can dismember you. He's bleeding. Decapitate you. Badly damaged. He's bleeding a shit ton. And dead. Your reputation with the kinfolk of the dissected ghost decreased by 190 to even more. Your reputation with the Putus Templar increased, of all things. Coiled lamb hate me more. Got some weird artifacts. I killed a ghost. I killed a person. A flaming steel warhammer. That seems fun. I don't have a thrown weapon equipped. Fortunately, none of these people are all that strong. There's a lot of them here, though. That one's in love with me for some reason? Oh, right. I guess I still had that love injector equipped. Whoops. Welp. There's a gun back there, so I kind of can't... Well, you can go die now, I guess. More books appear. My companion was killed. Well, let's see if I can decapitate you. I definitely hurt him. They, the kinfolk of the dissected ghost hate me even more. The villagers of Shire really like me. See if I can just wait. Seems like I can. Lots of stuff going on in here, though. There's a beetle down there. Let's let the beetle come to me. Love injector. So yeah, I had a basically what do you call it? A stabby. A stabby. That's what I had. I had a syringe that was filled with a serum that makes things fall in love with me, which I kind of accidentally still had equipped, and I didn't realize it, which means I kind of just wasted it, but meh. There's lots of guns in here, which is kind of horrifying. Because guns hurt. Who knew, right? Alright. Owie. Ay, 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 ay. Clockwork Beetle Control Unit. Excuse me? I was gonna say, I wonder if I can control them with that, but I don't think that's how that works. Oh. Can't cook with hostile creatures. Nearby! Yeah, there's a lot of them right there. I should have equipped that poison gas grenade, but now I have it. Meaning I can probably throw that up there. Back up one. Start smacking them through the corner. Just dismember you. Done. Man, they really hate me now. But hey, these guys like me now. And these guys like me even more. Nice. I can't cook with hostile creatures nearby. Well, balls. Can I cook now? Nope. Still hostile creatures nearby. These guys are kind of cannon foddery at this point. Like the first time I came here, they were very sketch, but not so much right now. Although those ghost folk really hate me now. I'm famished. I still can't cook with hostile creatures nearby. Fine, I'll just eat some damn jerky then. I'm just slipping on the blood. There's so much of it. The dismember effect is so sad. The very, very, very slight screen shake. I don't normally like screen shake and will normally turn it off, but I also agree that that effect is very satisfying. Holy shit, that's a long line of them. Congo line. I just killed a lot of people. There we go. I can now cook. I now just have a very simple pre-designed meal. Ooh. Another book. Hey, caveman crafting. Owie. Hope you are well. Clockwork beetle, member of the kinfolk detective ghost. Oh, so okay. I was gonna say, what? Why can't I rest? Oh, because there's a beetle there. There's a big bug to the north, so I can't rest here. That would be scary. Shrine to Naramad, the dominant shade. How do you have the stairs highlighted as a mutant? It's literally a setting in the options menu. You can do it for any class. It's not class specific. It's not a skill. You can literally just, like, set it. Highlight stairs. In 4619 BR, Naramad, the woe of Imrod, the dominant shade, the potent wraith, died of natural causes at 127. And another shrine. In the early 6143 BR, a bout of existential despair, Sutafa's counselors suggested they take an extended sabbatical instead. He reassured his counselors by calmly explaining why he disagreed. The giant amoeba, which I killed. Pulsating creature, if you could call it that. Pulsating creature of lesser evolution. Level up my arms again. I kind of feel bad just horribly murdering all these guys, but I kind of don't. Because they're so annoying in the jungles usually. That's a very expensive cooking ingredient that I just found, that flower petal. Converting spheres to flat maps and vice versa is still something that humans have not 100% sorted out. I mean, have you seen any map of the world? It's very funny how, like, different maps of Earth are depicted from different parts of the world. Like, if you look at a map of Earth and you're in Australia, it'll put Australia will appear as though it is the biggest country. If you are in America, America will appear as though it's the biggest country. If you're in Canada, then North America plus Greenland will appear to be the biggest country. Well, that's just how we design it. So your genome enters an excited state, and I can rapidly mutate one thing, and I'm going to mutate my arms. And I swell with inspiration to cook a mouth-watering meal. It is neat, but also kind of weird. I couldn't agree more. There's a gun here, which is just shooting me. Let's kill that beetle. And run around the last of the areas. As we are pretty close to done with this floor. A painted club. In 4707 BR, it was discovered that Naramad's life had secretly been saved with a cybernetic surgery, despite reports to the contrary. Namarad was alive and well. He was known there henceforth as the dominant shade. I'm scared of that plant over there. Hey, yay, yay. There's 3 guns up there. Where are all these clockwork beetles coming from? Every time I think I've killed them all, there's more. Yeah, right? You're totally correct that our jobs would be so much easier if flat earthers were right. Fortunately, they're not, and so they just provide excellent comedy for the rest of us. All right. Deep in the wilds of Bershun, Tzu stumbled upon a clan of Arachnids, performing a secret ritual, but because of her salt-spangled visage, they furiously rebunked her and declared her a villain of their kind. Apparently my character's hungry, meaning I should go here, quickly relight this fire, and cook my recipe of that. Cook it. There we go. Now we can head down. I don't know what that means, so explain like I'm 5. ZCX. Dwarf Fortress is a video game and not reality, though, fortunately. As much as I love it, it's a video game. Man, these people really hate me. But the children of Manum now like me a bit more. I'm now disliked by them. My reputation with fungi increased. Ooh. I have to come back here and examine all these painted clothings. This is basically just not even a fair fight anymore. I've out-leveled this area at this point. Well, although horses like me more, so that's good. Horses are good to be friends with. I'm having a hard time seeing what I'm doing, because there's just so much going on in here. I'm playing pretty quick. Doesn't help that I kind of out-level this area. Although, ironically, if the wrong thing happened, I could very quickly just die. I can't wear helmets. In 6255 BR, it was discovered a clone of Yasep had been the one who died. Despite reports to the contrary, Yasep was alive and well, and she was known there henceforth as the Digital Devil. The Digital Devil, that's a name. The auspicious day in the form of a aristocracy of Dagbal, a healthy child was born in to the Sultan of Habanya. And there, at the moment of her birth, a famous cook completed a work in legendary salt. And in celebration, the people told stories of and renewed friendships. The babe was named Zuzes. Recess? I don't even. We'll see you later, Taylor. Thanks for hanging out today. Cheers. Thanks for coming into the late stream, because it was very much I started really late today. I can't actually tell if the music is just stuck on one track, but it kind of seems that way. Like, have we just had this one track for the past forever? Or am I going nuts? On a hollow 20-sided dice and then cutting the edges and do that through oceans and unfolding it flat. That sounds like it would be way harder to look at and explain to a small child, so I understand why that's an unpopular opinion. See, it's based on your description of it. It sounds kind of like one of those things where it would make a lot more sense if you were used to looking at that and would be more technically correct, but is just more difficult to look at in general, so it's not logical, if that makes sense. There's lots of things like that in life where it's like, oh, looking at that doesn't make as much sense, but even if it is technically better. I'm terrified at the fact that there's a gun behind all of that. There we go, just kill that. I'm just one-shotting everything. There's so much blood in this water, it's ridiculous. I mean, that's not even because it's more convenient. That's just because that's what they all know, right? It's harder to change something that you've already been taught, right? Like still using the imperial system over using the metric system. It's like I know both systems, so I use them both interchangeably, which really confuses a lot of people. But I only know both systems because I'm so close to the States. Hey, Nervicious, what's up? Ooh. I don't even know who that is. I'm gaining reputation with factions I've never seen before in this game. Just decapitating people. Okay, there's a gun that I can't see. It's over to the right. Just shot somebody in the back of the head. Ay, ay, ay. Can I rest yet? There's a bunch of statues down here. Get a chance to pause and heal. Chat investments are open if you want to invest your tickets. Lacquered short bow. It's a fancy short bow. Doesn't matter. Trying to stoffer the perpetual shade of the garrison democracy of Mar. At midnight under the marvelous ebony sky, the people of the boundless wreck saw an image on the horizon that looked like a light bulb bathed in ebony. It was Stutafa, and after he came and left the boundless wreck, people built a monument to him and henceforth called him the bulb in ebony. Oh, and an image to Risef on a painted iron dagger. After conferring with mysterious strangers, Risef convinced them to help him found the harborage for the purpose of receiving visitors from across the clustered cosmos. They named it the Starfarer's Key. On one night on the full moon, Emark Kobu, a healthy child, was born, Sultan of Marchvach. In the moment of her birth, a famous electrician completed a work of a legendary oscilloscope. And in celebration, the people cried out in joy. The babe's name was Yasmip, and the people called her Oscilloscope Born. Okay. There's one of the guns that was shooting me. I will definitely collect that honey. Honey is important for not dying of awful diseases. While traveling alone through the rust wells, Risef came across a trove of gleaming stars in a bottle. From that day forth, he always kept some stardust on his person. Man, I'm just like three-shotting these guys now. Oh shit, apes like me. Neat. Winged mammals like me. Neat. I need winged reptiles to like me. The only really scary thing in here are the gun turrets. Also, Mist Runner, it's good to see you. Hope you're doing well. I mean, it's not that it looks unusual. It's just one of those things where it's like, once you've put in the effort, I mean, actually, I compare a lot of things not so much to, like, metric versus imperial, but it's a lot more like learning to read cursive. Do you need to learn to read cursive? No. Is there any real practical use for it in the current year? No. Is it more efficient to do by hand once you've learned it? Yes. But right now it is kind of not a super useful skill, you know? That being said, like, my dad really loves writing in cursive and likes to write me letters in cursive and knows I can't read cursive very easily. So he writes letters in cursive and then writes it, like, clearly beneath it, or like we'll type it out or something. Oh my word. There's so many of these dudes. My lord. I'm slipping on the blood. This is ridiculous. There's just bits and pieces of corpses everywhere. I need to get back to the stairs. Let's just wait here and heal up. Okay. Kill that one. You we can just dismember. I dismembered you. Hook and drag. I am on fire for some reason. And almost dead. I think, yeah, there's a dude behind me. Who has fire hands. I'm very worried about this steam. Okay. I might be dead, but I might not be. The soothing tingle fades. Let's get back up those stairs and walk away. Ay, ay, ay. That was terrifying. But nothing is left alive in this tunnel. Something was. It's dead now. Yeah, someone must have had flame hands. We struck now, gold. 8 settlements popped up around you. Oh, really? Well, I mean, you're a very wealthy dwarven village, that's for sure. Assuming you're only a dwarven village. We're gonna walk into places and everybody's just gonna be like, buddy, you're my best friend ever. I have 2 combat shotguns. Oh, that's why I suddenly almost died. They had a flamethrower. Oh, shit. I gained burrowing claws because I hit the wrong button. And a box of crayons. Well, I can burrow now. Don't know how useful that is to me currently. I hope this run's entertaining, chat, because this is just kind of... I'm just, like, massacring an entire faction right now. Who, unfortunately for me, have a lot of grenades, apparently. Including one that damn near killed me. It was a very, very, very strong thermal grenade that just kind of came out of fucking nowhere. Flamethrowers are rad until you use them on water and then you die to the steam. Because what's way stronger than fire in this game is steam. I was very worried that the fire wouldn't... I wasn't worried that the fire would kill me when I got hit by that. What I was worried about was that the steam from the water evaporating under my feet was going to kill me. Because scalding is a hell of a fucking wound in this. You cannot light the wet campfire remains while they are underwater. I mean, touche. Preserve some ingredients. Full crate's pretty much unbreakable. Also, could not agree more that metric makes more sense. I think one of my first deaths in CUD ever actually was to Steam, because I had flaming hands and I shot the flaming hands over water to kill something, and I think a crocodile, and then the steam touched me and I got insta-gibbed. During the trek of the granary aristocracy of Imrod, Narek's chariot was driven off a cliff. He was killed at 59 years old. I really feel like I should leave here soon. Let's dismember you, try to behead you. I've lost sight of him. Definitely didn't behead him. Tried. Got him. The family of the copper-plated shade of the garrison, democracy of Mar. I'm gonna, like I said, cannibals are no longer hostile to me because of all of this murdering I've done down here. Meaning, like, a kind of annoying early game enemy is no longer gonna give a shit about me now. Which is kind of weird. Cannibals aren't super scary unless they have shotguns. But when they have shotguns, they can be very scary, so. I think this is the last floor of this area. Based on the layout here. I'm starting to feel like the music is bugged, because I think I've been listening to this music for, like, the majority of this playthrough. Maybe I gotta restart the game. That or I've just been in this dungeon for too long. Ow. What did you hit me with? Something that hurt. Root's reputation has increased. And I swell with the inspiration and name an item. Let's name a steel battle axe. Chat, what do I name my axe? Cannibals aren't scary unless they have shotguns. All right, we'll quote that. Sure, you can have that. I'll give you that quote. I don't add quotes very often, so. Quote 333. Whatever you want, Cold Poke. Whatever you want. I'm not picky, but I picked the color. I already named some armor Bob, so. As long as it's not, I mean, if it's Axel, then I have to make it the color rose. The question? Well, what's the answer then? I mean, I kind of just want to call it Axel. I think we'll call it Axel. Because, you know, you subscribed, Infinity. Axel, and I need to find the rose color. I'm pretty sure there's a rose color, and if there isn't, you know, we'll go with fiery. Axel, and you're fiery. I'm just gonna heal. And auto-explore for a sec. There's another one. Kinfolk of the Dissected Ghost hate me even more. The Consortium of Phyta now favor me. I don't believe I've ever been favored by them before. Goggles. Gladly. I will just wait here. It's quite a bit of damage, but it's okay. Pitcher of cider. I'll just take the whole jar then. Another book. Another book. And I got impaled. Excellent. Be really fun to be do a run where the roots don't hate me so I don't constantly take bleeding damage at random. With Axel F just playing. So you know what I bought yesterday for $1, chat? I didn't actually post a picture of this on the Discord. I bought a Men at Work record. It was in the 99-cent bin. And I also bought a Village People record, which was also in the 99-cent bin. I think those were valid uses of 99 cents. What do you think, chat? Man, there's more of them? The Daughters of Exile like me now? I don't even know what floor I'm on. You would have been willing to pay the full $1 for that? Well, we can say that Hobo paid for one of them today with the 100 bits. I mean, I did really good in that $1 bin. It wasn't in the $1 bin, it was in the $3 bin. But I got an Electric Light Orchestra record. It doesn't have the original cover. It's just like a piece of paper basically, printed onto a thing. So, because of that, it was cheaper. You get dismembered, and I can hook and drag you. I really hope that I learn where all of these locations are. ELO is still like the first thing that I think of whenever people talk about like ELO ranking in video games. They're like, "Oh, what's your ELO?" I'm like, "Electric Light Orchestra?" And then they're like, "I'm sorry, what?" Because Electric Light Orchestra is one of those bands that like they're very, very good and very, very legendary, but a lot of people just like don't even remember that they existed. You know what I mean? Like a lot of kids like don't even know. Just gonna dismembered. I don't know what I cut off, but I cut something off. Your reputation with swine increased. Your reputation with apes increased. Your reputation with the villagers of Ezra increased by a lot. I cut off his right manipulator, whatever that is. Chat, what's a manipulator? Because, like, I don't believe I've ever heard the term manipulator. Caves of Cud, yeah, we're on a pretty good roll here too. I think I should probably actually just level up double muscled. And now that I got that, I just need to save up another 60 skill points so we can get Berserk. Okay, I think we're at the bottom of this. Fancy word for hands? True. I guess a manipulator would be a fancy word for hands. No aristocrat. Well, I knew that. Well, those can just get sold, so I don't need those. A crane like in a pachinko machine? I like that mental image. It's like just a claw game. Frogs like me more? Oh, man. I need to convince a frog to teach me how to jump. It's one of my goals. I'm sorry, what? Please don't electrocute me. Madagarus Sutafa. As he rode to the garrison of Democracy of Mars, Sutafa's chariot was driven off a cliff by a party of succulents. He was killed at 50 years old. Very young. Poor historical person. The weird sphere of Dagobah Forum. Grants an electrical generation at 2. If you already have electrical generation, it is increased by 2. A chopped off chunk of spindle, magnetized by the fall to Earth, and orbits its chosen warden. It is painted with fanciful depictions of light bulbs. Cool. I am now a battery. Joe, look at that. That's a gun. That's a gun that hurt. That's a gun that hurt me again. It's now a dead gun. I don't know how the gun was alive in the first place, but it's now a broken gun. Wired? Not weird? Oh, well, I mean, touche. It's okay. My username gets real sometimes. I mean, it's always real, but sometimes it shows. On the anniversary of the Great Battle, a babe was found swaddled on the floating platform of a polished chrome with guns in its eyes. So it was American? That babe came to be known as Murader. Like, that's most of this area. Oh, nope, not quite. I am stunned. Cool. Since I have cooking, we can pretty safely do Golgotha after this. I say pretty safely because, you know, you can only do Golgotha so safely. Got a lot of books I gotta get rid of first, though. Owie. Please stop hurting me. I am bleeding. And it white. Let's just close the door and wait. Probably what happened wasn't he was pushed off a cliff by succulents. He probably his wheel got caught on them, you know? Because if he was on a chariot, you know, it's perfectly logical. You are now despised by vines. Well, I mean, they already hated me, so. Nothing really has been lost. Why is it such a bad place? Do you want to know the spoils? Because I can tell you why people hate Golgotha. If you've never been there especially. I am famished. Well. I mean, you'll see me do the thing that you... that's not what I wanted to do. I wanted to eat that. Not equip it. I now have bear jerky equipped. Well, I mean, I can eat that too. That's not what I wanted to do. Okay, well, I already have... It's that I need to equip something else. Two-handed steel battle axe. There we go. Unlikely won't, but you kind of want to know? Okay, well, I'll give you kind of the non-spoilery version. Specifically, there's a bunch of diseases in Caves of Cud that are extremely infectious, and you get them from stepping into certain liquids. Golgotha is full of those liquids. There is, however, a way to avoid those diseases. The problem is, if you obtain that disease, you lose your ability to speak. So... I got blood into the fresh water. I just ruined some fresh water with blood that was all over me. No, well, I mean, all of the diseases I would say are equally bad. None of them are particularly great. Like, you don't really want to, you know, get any of the diseases. But there, like I said, there is ways to, make yourself pretty safe from said diseases. I mean, we're going to Golgotha next, so you'll see it next. Hey, Pack, what's up? Got started late today. If you're doing well. There's hostiles nearby? My ass, there's hostiles nearby. Where the fuck am I? All right, How many books do I have? Enough that it's worth getting rid of some. Oh my god, I'm amazed I didn't get lost there. Yeah, I'm gonna quickly save and quit and reload the game because I think the music is bugged. It's just playing the one song, which it shouldn't be. So, do you want the other spoiler there? Because there's another spoiler in regards to the cures. There we go. Now it's playing the music. Weird. Have I played that one? Unreal World? I've played a bit of it. I haven't gotten super deep into it. Adra! With the 43 months!
Twitch sub timer is so fucked.
It kind of is, yeah, isn't it? I already read that one today. But I can just read any of these books again if I would like. I mean, I don't care about spoilers, personally, so I openly discuss spoilers. Chat, can I get a round of beers for Adra keeping that subscription alive for 43 months? That's such a goddamn long time, dude. Basically, so all of the cures for the diseases are randomly generated. There are specific people that will sell you the book that will tell you what the cures are. To give you an idea, there's one disease that just makes your eyes rot out. So it makes you go blind. One of the playthroughs I did, the way that you cure it was you inject yourself with slime, spray your face with blood, and then throw a flash grenade at the ground and look at it. Another time I played through, the way that you cure yourself is you had to set yourself on fire, drink honey, and then spray yourself with a bottle of mashed banana. So, you know. So, you know. Caves of Cud. It's a very good video game. It's a blood-stained chain pistol. Combustion cell. Also, that was Strange Tubes. Turns out it's actually a grenade launcher. I mean, I know where to go get that book. I could just go get that book and show you. Is it the really random? Well, actually, this game is less randomly generated than some games. Like this world map right here. This is the same every time. But all of the locations of important locations from place A to place B across the map change from run to run. Ooh. Ooh, 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 ooh. You got some smexy toys, my friend. You got some smexy toys. Yeah, I'll keep Bob. Bob is my named armor. Chat named it. I colored it bees. Sell those. Glow sphere. Don't need any of those. Cybernetics credit. Combat shoddy. Grenade launcher. Bunch of crafting materials that are kind of useless to me currently. I got a box of crayons. Those. I'm just seeing how much value and stuff I have, because if I have enough value, I can buy some nice things. Things like that nano-weave vest, which I would very, very much like to own. Who doesn't want a Taco Suprema, chat? Also buy that floating glow sphere. Are those boots? Huh. Quark Gulon, plasma rapidly cooled and extinguished from the void peaks of an early universe, except where the globulus got trapped in the 6D kinks of the space-time. There they glided the slipstream for billions of years until beings discovered them and built machines to extract and cool them and reheat them in their stellar furnaces. I mean, I can't afford it, but it's still fun to read that one. Well, I've already used those advertisements. Yeah, that's this zone. This zone has the really nice music. Well, I need to get some herberries for the HP. You do have an herberry. Could buy a floating glow sphere. Eat the crayons? You eat the crayons. I mean, every game is hard to learn. It's just, every complicated game like that pack is as hard to learn as the wiki is to read, right? Like, the more patient you are, the easier it is to learn those. Well, I could just sell less stuff. I think that's probably what I'm going to do. Let's not sell the silver nuggets. Not sell the copper nuggets. Keep the stupid box of crayons. No, I'm not going to eat them. Is there another 300? Let's do one of those. Do one of those. Actually, you know what? Let's grab the small cube. $137 grams of fresh water. There we go. Perfect. My inventory is a lot lighter now. High capacity chem cell. Nice. All right, nothing I super need to power that with right now, though. So I think I can... Wired sphere of Degable Forum. I think I'll keep that. I mean, to build a functioning water system, you don't need a pump stack, you just need a single pump. So, it's not that difficult. The hardest thing for me in Dwarf Fortress is learning how to make soap. And actually making that work every time. And not just like, what? Okay, someone died here and I just got a bunch of free shit. I just got a Golgotha recoiler? Excuse me? From who? Also a fucking Captain America disc. Well, I'm equipping that. Bunch of bracelets? What did I just get? Who died? Full crate longsword? Don't mind if I... Ooh? No, I mean, that's actually not that useful. I mean, I will take it. Elastine gloves, I'll equip those. A file, definitely I'll take that. Is there any other corpses around here that I can loot? Oh, I'm famished. I'm a bit baffled by that. Someone died there. Probably when I was running around murdering everybody in there, it pissed off some faction. And what's a Golgotha recoiler? I think it... Actually, hold on. Let me find out where it sends me. I mean, it sends me to Golgotha. It's a recoiler, like any other recoiler. What floor of Golgotha, though? Yeah, apparently they're most often found... It just teleports me to the first floor of Golgotha, so I don't need to walk there. It's basically just like a time saver. I don't think I've ever seen one before. It's a bit random more than anything. All right. Well. We can head to Golgotha probably because I'm just... Well, actually, hold up. Ah, damn it. Don't have enough strength. Let's increase double muscled. How come I have 320? My strength isn't high enough. Okay. Well, I will keep leveling up my strength then. All right, let's go Golgotha. Uh-oh, I got lost, I think. Or I discovered something. I'm lost. That's fine. Also, everybody loves me. Or most people love me, except for these ones that are chasing me. And those ones I can kill very easily. So that I want to run the fuck away from, but I'm just going to stop here for a second and be like, check these guys out. Oh, wow, they're only tough. Quartz baboons. Yeah, these are the, Man, these guys have some good stuff. I wish I could kill these guys. The Knight Commander of the Holy Temple, oiled and brushed mail hang across his crooked spine. The silent jaw and color was too was sucked out of his irises. By his tangled lineage and his wet, rosy lips catch the light and toss it back across the sharpened shear. His chest is exploded upward in emulation of his advanced peerage. Why are you so crappy in Tome? Because everybody's bad at Tome. Even people who are like experts at Tome are bad at Tome. I'm still lost. Oh, come on. Did you die in some like easy dungeon in Tome or something? I am so tired of getting lost, but my intelligence is too low to not. Because I am a dumb character with big axe and horns. Wee. All right. Oh, come on. I can just breathe on these guys and they die. Madness? Yeet. Welcome back, Le Hobo. Oopsies, I went the wrong way. Step finished. Travel to Golgotha. More than a willing spirit. Alright, so I gotta clear the upper. Oh, hey, kitty! So remember how earlier I said that cats like me now? Pumas no longer attack me. Shies away from me. Can I pet it? I can pet you! All right. I need to. Well, they all murder each other. I need to choose some ingredients to cook with. Let's cook with honey, some cider, and bear jerky. +3 to saves versus disease. +4 to 5 quickness. +10 to 15% max HP. Excellent. And we've named it. Use crayons as a garnish. I mean, you're welcome to eat crayons in your runs. I ain't eating crayons. I'm good. Killed the piggy. Gets the bacon. Chat. Wish me some luck, yeah? Just a round of beers would be cool. Because we are now in Golgotha. So what we have to do is we have to get to the bottom of Golgotha. There are vents around these conveyor belts and these drams of black ooze. That black ooze is the thing we don't want to touch. But we're going to touch it. There are steaming vents everywhere, and things are going to come out of those vents. We have to dodge the vents as best we can. And things are going to start spawning. When they start spawning, we just want to get around them. We don't necessarily actually want to fight with them. But, fortunately, I do have plenty of heals. Let's sprint. Cannot do that while waiting. Gross. Now I can. Oh, hey, chainmail. Gonna need to use my herberry in a minute. Yep. Get wrecked by your own defenses. Alright, I think we're gonna eat the herberry. Golgotha is terrifying. Actually, no, let's eat the witchwood bark. I'm saving the herberry for when I hit the bottom. That was very close. All right. Let's eat another witchwood bark. Because those heal me a bunch. 63 turns until I can sprint again. Oh, fuck me with a shovel. Please don't get... Please don't... Yeah, that's it. That's it. I got stun locked and killed. I appreciate the beers, chat. It was a swell attempt.
Bring out your dead!
Rest in peace. Hehimatul. When I got teleported, I reappeared in that crowd of them. That was a good score, though. I'm actually going to save this tombstone. I just died. But aside from that, okay, Bob. Aside from that, okay. We're doing all right. We're doing all right. Not a bad little 3-hour and 40-minute run. I think I'll put that one on YouTube. There was plenty of like fun artifacts that we found and things. I wonder how close to my high scores for this install was. Yeah, that was my number 5 high score for this install. Look at that. I like how that one ended on April 1st. But that's pretty good. Fucking green gels, those. Normally I like to just bring a shit ton of grenades in, or craft a shit ton of grenades into Golgotha, because then I can just like throw down the grenades and just blow them up as they come at me, which is a pretty effective method actually of getting through all that stuff. But unfortunately it didn't work out for us. Not this time. But I think that that's potentially it for Caves of Cud for today. I'm going to restart the game real quick because I don't want to hear the Golgotha music anymore. It's kind of sad. I was enjoying that run. We totally could have gotten through Golgotha. It's just those stun locks are so fucking brutal. Those stun locks are so fucking brutal. Like when they just hit you with that stuff, there's like really not much you can do, unfortunately. Because I went from full HP to 0 in 2 turns. So once you get stun locked, there's really nothing you can do. Golgotha is just like one of the meanest, in my opinion, one of the meanest dungeons in the game just because of its capacity to stun lock you to death like that. All your homies hate Golgotha. I mean, it's the only music in the game that I despise so much that it gives me like I hate it, but I think that is the point. I think I'm supposed to hate it, you know? I hate it, but I think I'm supposed to hate it. But I like I said, I think that is it for today. So I have a game that I need to finish, chat. Plague Tale Innocence. What do you guys say we finish that up, or try to finish that up today? What say you, chat room? What say you? We finish that up? Does that sound like fun? Because I'm like 3 weeks behind, and we should probably just finish that fucking video game. So let's finish playing through Ratnado. To those of you who were here specifically for that, there are some other Caves of Cud runs on my YouTube channel if you dig a little bit. Nothing super recent, but there are some others in there if you go digging. Really shows how terrifying that area is. Yes. As soon as I got teleported, I was like, I'm fucking dead. Like there